Nation. It's a Niner Dan. Coming to you live from the Auto Club Super Speedway in Southern California, where our Championship 4 are about to battle it out on the track to see who's going to bring home the 2022 Killswitch trophy. It's been a long season, starting with Daytona, and here we are at Auto Club. And the way we started the season, we had DB to Best, me, and this guy, FR Far Forever, in the booth, and he's back to help bring out the season. Far, welcome back to Killswitch. And have you been able to watch some of our races we've had since you've been out? I don't know. What were you doing? Winning championships or something?
Yeah, well, I appreciate you having me back up in the booth here, man. Looking forward to tonight's race, and yeah, I have been able to watch a couple of races, and I mean, this league has came from out of nowhere to a great one, and the drivers that they got in here and the Final Four tonight put on a show every week now. So I'm looking forward to see what happens tonight. Auto Club's a very racy track. It's a lot of drafting, but I mean it's on low draft tonight, so it's going to be whoever put the most work into their setups this week, and who can make the right moves will definitely come out up on top for sure.
Yeah, and then something with these guys. I mean, we talk about FR a lot over here, especially when you and Field are in the lobby. One of the things is a lot of these guys are running the FR Winter Series, and so if you don't pay attention to that, they're running there this weekend, and FR runs low draft. So the Final Four, at least I know, have been in those races, and they've had really good cars over there to keep up with the FR boys, and see Schlinken out there leading the race, see Big Bird out there, winning poles and leading races, and Jinx up there with them as well. It's been really cool to see how fast they've gotten learning how to set up their cars with low draft. You can go and join the lobby.
Okay.
Setting up their cars with low draft. And I want to also, piggyback off of what Favre just said, where this league was in Daytona to where they are today. This is a completely different league. I am so proud of these boys, because what we were witnessing at Daytona, I was like, what did I get myself into with this broadcasting? Favre, you got to stick it out with me all season, brother. To what happened at Charlotte, where I had Shovel in there and we had to delete the video because we couldn't repeat some of the stuff that was said. To the best race I think I've ever seen just a couple weeks ago. Man, where the hell were we? Pocono was an excellent race to
Going
tonight.
green, boys.
And yep, here goes Jinx going green. We're still loading in on my slow ass internet, but here we go. All right, Jinx leading him to the green flag on the bottom, but Schlinken quickly going to get there. Look for that inside and put Schlinken nose underneath Jinx. Coming out of two. Oh, nope. He gets it. Slides up in front of Hoopty.
One nice thing about broadcasting this race and how they started the race, the top four are all going to be 4 clicks from each other. You know what I mean?
Yep.
1 click away in each direction. Ooh, Schlinken made a really aggressive move underneath Jinx, but he made it work. Now we got Hoopty going up underneath Jinx. See, now, for championship races, I've been a part of 3 now, and I normally don't run very hard in the first 2 stages. I just try to keep position, and as Jinx gets up into the wall a little bit, I just try and keep position and not make any mistakes. And then stage 3 is when I put the pedal to the floor and make all of my aggressive moves if need be. So I'm curious to see how they're going to run the first 2 tonight.
I have a feeling, knowing these boys, all 4 of them want to lead every single lap.
I mean, I do too. That'd be nice, but
now the one that has, in my opinion, been talking the most junk and going to get the, I don't know, is old me Hoopty, which is also my dark horse to pick this thing. Hoopty's had a great car here at Auto Club. I mean, everybody in the world who has ever turned on anything that I've ever put my mouth to and talked about knows that my car to pick is the 22. But I think the Hoopty might have something for him in that 24 Hendrick.com Chevrolet.
Now, I'm not sure what happened to the 5 of Death Before Dishonor, but he's slow coming out of turn 4 right now. I don't know if he spun it in turn 2 and was spinning down the backstretch.
We are under caution.
Okay, that would be it then.
They have pulled a manual caution.
Sniper is spinning in the grass. Under caution.
Not Sniper. Love Sniper. He's one of my official teammates for the Winter Series over in FRR. We've got a bunch of the Ford guys together, and we're gonna work it out. Us Ford's gonna go to the front this season.
Yes, sir.
Well, we got to get up there to run with our other Ford. You know, the Ford leader. All right, so pit road going to be open here. They're running 2 times where they have about 19 laps left of fuel. Do you pit? Do you always have to get tires here? Can you do the 2-tire?
You can, but it makes a difference. I'm always taking 4 here. The only time that I will ever stay out is if a caution comes out on the first lap that you go back green. But if it's anything else other than that, I'm always taking 4 tires, even if I do lose a couple of positions by it.
Okay, so they have about 26 laps left in the race.
In the stage.
Or in the stage, excuse me.
And how many laps do they get per fuel tank?
They get about 22, so they will have to pit one more time.
Okay. And Lincoln gets off first. Behind Big Bird and me Hoopty and Jinx.
All right, so put the... he came up with the name, not me. Put old Schlongnuts out front.
Who did?
Schlongnuts. Schlinken. In a YouTube chat one day, he said...
oh, that's right.
Yeah, he said, oh, just call me old Schlongnuts. And I'm like, I just have a hard time with that, but all right.
Ooh, we got Frankensteinson spun out on the backstretch.
Oh, no. Frank, get on up there, bro. So I might have to go around one more time. I'm not sure.
Everyone's here, I think. Yeah, he's here.
Okay. Bam, bam, ba, da, da, da. And we are back going green. Bird with a good jump on the outside. Schlinken going to lead him at the line. But looks like the 24 and the 22 running side by side.
No, it looked like Bird may have jumped it a little bit, but he did let off and let Schlinken.
Yeah, I noticed that. He and loses some momentum going into the corner when you have to do that. So jumping the start is never a good thing to do here in any race, but especially here at an Auto Club.
We got Frank in the 48 in the pits.
And joining us right here in the booth, where he has been all season. Wait, what am I? Oh, Jay Dameron.
Sorry, I'm a little late. I had a. Okay, I tried to move the mic closer to my face. I got in a Call of Duty match with Hayden, and they said it would be quick because we suck, and we actually.
Ooh. We got Death Before Dishonor again down on
that inside
backstretch. Yeah. So I wonder if his car is loose. But I've raced against him for the last couple of days, and he's quick, and he's really not loose. So I don't know if he got hit or if he made any changes to his car.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I noticed earlier when he was in that 7 car, he did get a little loose towards the beginning of the runs, but he was able to rebound real quick.
We're already getting pretty spread out here, and I'm kind of surprised by that, because normally Auto Club, I mean, you might be able to, on fresh tires, might be able to gap them a little bit the first lap or so, but after that,
Well, I will tell you exactly why. I am not a scientist. I am not a crew chief. I am just a guy that likes to ride around in the back of the pack. This is a low draft lobby, and a lot of these guys do not know how to change their cars to adjust for that low draft lobby. The ones that do are going to be the ones that shine here. Everyone else that normally relies on the draft of the person in front of them, this is where you're going to see the men from the boys get separated here in this championship race. And that is definitely what you see here with the 4 who have been racing for the championship all season, running 1, 2, 3, 4, and Sniper, who races in low draft lobbies quite often, running there in 5th.
Yeah, it looks like they're just riding right now, at least. I mean, Schlinken's trying to not give the cars behind him the draft, but I don't know if I'd be too worried about that right now.
Yeah, it's a little early to care about, gap in the field, which he's not going to be able to do. I don't see him being able to do that at all tonight.
Because I think if I'm Bird, I think I just sit there and push him.
All right, so we got Cooter's family out there chiming in on YouTube tonight, saying, "Go Cooter!" That's old Birdman's sister. I believe that might be his other sister, maybe girlfriend, not quite sure. Somebody's going for Jinx, and old Mucko from FR just saying, "Go car, go!" So he doesn't care which one it is; he just wants them to go. Oh man. So Bird taking a peek underneath
Schlongnuts here.
Schlongnuts, yes. I keep getting thrown off by the peanut. Hey.
I know, I keep thinking hothead. So we got Mihoopty underneath Schlinken now. Ooh, almost make contact. They're close, but it's all clean.
All right. This is a battle between the 4 right here, buddy. Schlinken by himself on the bottom line. Bird getting some help from Jinx and from Hoopty. Hoopty's going to dive it low in the corner, try to give Schlinken some help. Now, in the pre-race show, we did ask the Hendrick cars that are racing and the Penske cars that are racing if they were going to be working as a team tonight. The Hendrick cars said, hell no. And the Penske cars said, yeah, we have a plan. We know our everything. They had it down to how much tread was going to be on their tires at the end of a run and what they need to do to work together. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens here with these 4 up front.
There was a little bit of contact between Birdie and Schlinken there. It looked like Schlinken may have missed the corner just by a tad, and Birdie tried coming down and pinching him, and they made contact and sent Birdie up to the wall.
Yeah, and look at that. Looking underneath Schlinken right now, his teammate in the 24 car, Hoopty, trying to get that lead going into turns 3 and 4, as chiming in again from the Bird fan club. Pamela is Mama Bird, and Ashley is the sister Bird. So the Bird family watching tonight, thank you guys for joining us, as you have every week here on the Killswitch Racing Network, as the final 4 battling it out here at Auto Club with Schlinken still out front.
Caution.
And the caution is out. So I'm concentrating so much on these final 4, I don't know what's going on in the back.
Who's in the final 4?
It looks like Frank and Too Good.
Oh, no. All right, so your final 4, someone just asked me that, is going to be Schlinken, Birdie, Mihoopty, and Jinx in the 22 car. And I mean, it's early. Do you have a driver to watch? A driver you're...
Well, I think pure speed, I think it's Schlinken. But consistency-wise, I haven't raced enough with Birdie to know what his driving style is like, but Jinx, I know he's Mr. Consistency, so I know he will be there for sure.
And see, I think the raw speed is Birdman. I think Bird's got this raw speed here, just like you think Schlinken, so I'm going to go with that, and the consistency definitely going to be Jinx. I agree with you 100% on that. Oh,
Now,
so
somebody-
so Mucka chimes in the 22. So I like how he jumped on the Niner train there, loving the 22 car tonight.
Yep.
So 22 for the win coming from Mucka in our YouTube chat. And guys, if you're watching, feel free to chime in, give us your opinions on these as well. Jake, who do you think is gonna who are you picking tonight, buddy?
Who's in our top 4 again?
Top 4 is Schlinken, Birdman, Hoopty, and Jinx.
I'm gonna have to give it to Birdman.
Oh,
I've
Birdman.
raced head to head against him. So I know his
Jinx and
skills.
Bird have definitely gone at it on dirt.
Yeah,
So-
I don't know the rest of the guys too well, so
Jake's gonna go with Birdman. All right. So here we are getting ready for the restart here. I'm
We
loving.
probably only got about a handful of laps left to go.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at here. Let's see. When you cross the finish line, I'll be able to see. So we've got. What I'm loving here is the manual cautions that they're doing tonight. I haven't seen any regular game cautions come out, and that's really good. A lot of these guys starting to understand how to do the manual cautions, and it's like I said, what this league has done from Daytona, where they ran their first ever custom setup race, to what they're doing now at Auto Club here, where everybody's in a custom. They're running low draft. I'm very proud to see how this league has just grown in this short season that we've had here, and then tonight the finale, and then we go into their what they are calling their off-season season. So it's going to be a little bit of everything: some trucks, some Xfinity, some dirt. Over on the World of Outlaws game, they're going to run some Cup. And if you guys are still interested in getting in Killswitch's off-season season, get up with Jinx or Too Good, Sniper. I know Sniper's running the dirt stuff. Get up with one of them if you guys are interested after watching this. I know one person that I would love to see on dirt, and I think Favre's the same way. You can chime in on that if you'd like. We really would love to see Mucka get the World of Outlaws game and go sling some dirt with us, because you know, the guys that can only run asphalt, they just don't have the cojones to run dirt, and I feel like old Mucka should get old Outlaws. I think there's a bunch of people that would pitch in to buy him the dirt game for Christmas this year if he'd promised to race it.
I've tried.
Takes a true racer.
It takes a true racer to race with dirt. That's right, Jake. Look at you. I'm going to go ahead and turn off comments on YouTube. Although he does have access to the party chat, so he could jump in here if he really wanted to.
Looks like we will be going green this time. Now, I will say, somebody that could win this race, not in the Final Four, Death Before Dishonor.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And Sniper's not too bad here either, but I think Sniper's playing it safe with the with being behind the Final Four, not getting in the way. He was one I was watching to get up there, but Death definitely as well. But Death, being the racer that he is, I don't see him getting up there and you know, twitching his way between the Final Four there.
Yeah. So we got 13 to go right here. So about a little over half a fuel run left.
Yeah, and nobody down low to help Schlinken. They're all going to stay. And this was Schlinken in the pre-race show that said if you can get that high line working and people staying with you in the high line, that's where you want to be. But yet he's going low and nobody's going with him.
Look at it was the Penske. Oh, contact between Hoopty and Jinx. I think Jinx was trying to follow Birdie down to the bottom. So do you think in stage 3, you think we're going to have another snowplow race?
Oh God. Oh God. I thought Schlinken put the snowplow away, but I mean, I don't see the championship being won that way.
Yeah, Hoopty making an aggressive move underneath Schlinken. So yeah, you're right. The Hendrick teammates.
There's no love lost between those two for some reason.
No.
I didn't know that they've gotten together this season, but apparently there are some feelings out there about this.
I mean, when the championship's on the line, you gotta do what you gotta do, right?
Yes, sir.
So Mucka throwing another chime out here on YouTube. The 22 needs to follow the 88. Bottom line, end of story. that's how the 22 is going to win this thing, following that 88 car. So there's that. In this case, I'm saying the 88 needs to follow the 22, but just where they're at running right now. I mean, ooh, Schlinken, a hard arc into the corner.
Yeah,
these final
like
four
he got up into the wall.
Yeah, the final four staying nose to tail pretty much, and they're bringing those other two we've been talking about all race so far, Sniper and Death Before Dishonor with them. As the rest of the field's starting to get a little spread out, let's go to the back here and see what's going on back here. You got the 88 of Collins taking a dive underneath Too Good, going into the corner with Colt Spacers on the outside. Too Good on the inside. Oh, and Collins and Colts get into it a little bit coming out of turn 3.
Got the 88 of Schlinken making a move on Jinx.
And Death being the first to break up the final four. So put Death Before Dishonor up into the 4th place, drop Jinx back to 5th, but here comes Jinx powering by on the inside.
Ooh.
Oh, as they get together, Jinx up into Death, Death up in the wall. Oh, Death gets out of it just a little bit. Oh, man.
Jinx looking up underneath Schlinken. Are we in stage 3 right now?
I believe we're on the final lap of the race. Is it not? No? That's how they're racing. Oh, man, they're going
side by side.
Yeah, they're 2 by 2 for the top spot here with the final 4 in the championship race here at Auto Club. Looks like Hoopty going to be the one left out to dry. Nope, Jinx going to get down there behind him.
Schlinken.
And push Schlinken. Jinx up into Schlinken. Schlinken up into the... Whoa, the first final 4 to fall is going to be Schlinken.
Now, I think Jinx had just gotten into Hoopty's bumper, and that pushed him up the track, or he lost air from Hoopty. So that's why I think the contact was made, but, like, this is what I was saying. It's early. Don't need to worry about where you finish. I mean, it's really early.
It definitely is, and here we're riding along with Sniper. Sniper charting a battle here with the final 4 as well. Getting right up behind Hoopty as Jinx does a power slide up in front of him, but Hoopty going to get the drive off the bottom. Oh, Hoopty almost up into Jinx. Looks like he might have tagged him just a little bit. Jinx might have got the wall. This is going to give Bird the opportunity to start driving away here with these guys battling hard. So move Sniper up into the 3rd position as... Let's see, as Jinx falls back another spot, and Death all over the back of Jinx. Sniper low looking for 2nd. No drafting help in this low draft lobby. You know, when you get those 3 cars together, they're going to get a little more speed than you by yourself. So Sniper going to fall back there into the 5th position. Death up to 4th. Bird leading this thing with Hoopty and Jinx running 2nd and 3rd. And Sniper are in
Ooh, we got a wreck in the back. That would be too good.
And Schlinken up in the wall hard in the 88 car. And those are teammates as well getting together.
Well, they didn't get together. Something happened, and Schlinken was all by himself when I saw it's Too Good and somebody else. I couldn't tell who it was that got together. Caution is out, boys.
Caution is out. Big Birdie Schmidt racing them to the line.
So you think these guys are racing each other aggressive to kind of send a message to each other?
They're definitely
not going to back down.
Message received. At least on my end. Let's see if they got it on theirs.
I think everybody's showing that they're not willing to concede places that easily in this final race.
I know nobody's wanting to give up nothing here.
So here comes the snowplow, I believe. Since I think that happened. I think,
game on?
Yeah, I think it's going to be game on for Schlinken, even though it shouldn't be.
It couldn't have happened to, I mean, the plowiest of the plows. I mean, you know, if it was Jinx that happened to, we would not be seeing a snowplow race here coming, but after the Snowplow 250, the Schlinken Snowplow 250 that we had over at Bristol not long ago, I do believe that there'll be snow in Auto Club Southern California tonight.
I mean, I would be upset that happened to me too, but then you just got to sit back and realize that this race isn't even a third of the way done. So You just got to sit back and know that you have a good car, and that it will make it back up to the front. It looks like
21
Sniper took
car,
two.
21 car speeding on pit road, going to get the black flag here. There will be 2 snowplows in the back now. Coming down to get 4 to go in stage number 1. So this will be a quick green-white checker. No, 1 lap green-white checker.
1 lap?
There's going to be 3 laps remaining when they get the green flag.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me, 4 laps remaining when they get the green flag. Sorry, I'm doing NASCAR math, and when you take the 12 car minus the 11 car, you don't get the 2 car.
Looked like Frank in the 48 got up and came up really fast behind Schlinken and hit him. I don't know if he got damaged or not. So, you're Sniper here. You took 2 tires.
I am never
What do you
Sniper.
do?
You got to rephrase that. Do not put that juju on me. You gun it, dude. I mean, you've got 3 to go, 4 to go. You're in front of 2 of the championship 4 contenders. The other 2 are going to be working their way from the back to the front. I mean, it's a small field. I don't know why you would take 2 tires.
Ooh, we are green. And Jinx had a great start. Looks like Sniper spun the tires.
It did, and look who's right there running 5th. Oh,
Ooh!
Sniper! Sniper with the move, get Death up out of the way.
Great save by Death. I thought for sure he was going into the wall.
Death was making some great saves in practice too, wasn't he?
Death is
Yes,
definitely
sir.
great at saving a car. All right, so Schlinken all over the back of Hoopty. As Bird's working his way up through the field. Bird up to 5th now.
Schlinken, we are not racing for stage points.
2 to
We
go.
are
That's
not racing
right.
for stage points.
The stage points mean nothing here in the championship race. Winning
he's gonna die
the
for
stage
second,
means
though.
nothing in, well, Schlinken, you know what? You win the championship at the end of the next lap, buddy. Go get it, Tiger.
Ooh,
Lincoln is racing it hard.
yeah, and Hoopty's trying to cut him off, and Hoopty underneath Jinx.
Oh. Oh, Hoopty up. You're going to give Schlinken the win.
Schlinken
Death
underneath.
before dishonor on the outside of him, trying to make it 4 wide for the lead here with 1 lap to go.
Oh,
in
we
stage...
got Hoopty putting Schlinken down. Oh my goodness. Hoopty putting Schlinken into the grass and then going up and hitting Jinx and putting Jinx into the wall. Oh boy.
These
This
boys
is
are
just
sending
stage
a
one.
message tonight.
This is just stage 1.
Oh, my goodness. Birdman up to 4th now, so your final 4 back running 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how.
Schlinken trying to cross over Jinx on the apron, gets into Jinx, sends Jinx up the track. But he did let off, and he's going to lose a lot of spots by doing that.
And Hoopty...
Making the move on Jinx.
Hoopty learning from his teammate on how to get a win. Gets a win in the stage 1 here in the Killswitch Auto Club 200 championship race.
See now, in stage 1, there's no need, I think, for Schlinken to be making that move onto the apron like that. There's no need.
He is okay. 14 years old. You just got roughed up. You got to sniff at the lead. You don't have the patience to sit there and wait. You're going to go for it. I mean, that's just the nature of having someone that age in the league. Everyone around him needs to know that's what he's going to do. And most people do. And 9 times out of 10, he'll hold it. But there's always that one time that he's going to get down there and he's going to cause a ruckus.
Yeah.
And then everybody will be mad at him for a minute, but it's the championship race. Do you really care about other people's feelings at this point? The season's over. Are they going to wreck you next week at nowhere?
Right.
So, I mean, you just kind of gas it and go for it in his eyes, I guess. So
your
Hoopty
top 10
leading them back.
Go ahead, sorry.
No, go ahead, Fart, please.
Your top 10 in stage 1 is me, Hoopty, Birdie, Jinx, Death Before Dishonor, Collins, Colt Spacers, Schlinken, Frank, Too Good, and Sniper. So it looks like Birdie and Hoopty both got a good start, but that bottom line's going to prevail at this moment.
We are, and something we learned with that little rundown there of the top 10, do not take 2 tires. All right, Birdman getting low, getting some help from Death Before Dishonor, and Collins on that inside line, trying to take the lead away from Hoopty in the outside line.
And Birdie takes the lead.
Oh, chime in again from YouTube. Favre doing such a great job. Mucka believes that you should retire from racing and join the broadcast booth full time. So
yeah, Mucka, I'll tell you what. I'll do that when you join dirt racing. When you get World of Outlaws. How's that?
Sounds like a challenge.
Can you go get my credit card? I'm about to do FR a favor.
I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. He has to run a league in race in World of Outlaws.
Okay.
Say we got a lead.
Never mind. I take that back. All right. So Birdman out here leading with Death Before Dishonor with him. He says no comment. Death Before Dishonor with right behind him, Hoopty and Jinx with Colt Spacers in that outside lane. Down on the inside, old Schlongnut's trying to get his way back to the front. Colt going to give him a little space. He's going to jump up there in front of Colt. And jump in behind Jinx. Jinx with the move.
Jinx with a massive run.
There he does. Trying to get up there with his teammate.
I love racing at Auto Club, and I know Mucka will agree with me, and I know a lot of people will as well, but Auto Club's probably one of my favorite tracks. It's just, you got so much space that you can make moves with and, work with whoever you need to, but Auto Club is definitely one of my favorites, just from the racing aspect of it, because, you could be out in the lead by 2-3 seconds, and it'll only take a couple of laps for the cars behind you if they're drafting to catch back up to you. So you can never really run away with it.
Hoopty into Schlinken, sliding him up the track into Death. Death hard into the wall.
He actually saved it.
Oh, wow.
He lost some time by doing it, but he saved it.
So I'm going to go ahead and put this out there. Hoopty has already made lifelong enemies in this race. And are we calling that a caution? No,
we are
okay.
not.
Oh, I thought they had slowed down. All right. Oh, there's the car spinning in the back, though.
That would be Frank. I don't know if there was contact or not. Got Sniper underneath Death Before Dishonor looking to get underneath Collins, but Collins is going to have that run coming off of 4.
Woo, Hoopty in the wall coming off of 4. Wow. So, you talk about how much you love Auto Club. It's a lot of fun for me, too. I feel like it's like I am going to the trampoline park when I'm at Auto Club. So I'm getting 2 sports done with one. I'm racing and I'm at the trampoline park at the same time. Because there are more bumps on the back of this track or on the back stretch of this track than any other track in this game.
Death Before Dishonor getting loose off of 2 and slamming into the wall on the back stretch, but he did save it.
Well, I'm pretty sure he has damage from that little wall scrape he had a couple laps ago.
True.
So that's going to definitely affect the handling at this high draft track in a low draft lobby. I think I could write a rap song about that. And there's multiple racing lines here as well. The fastest ones are to me is that high side, especially you get a good group up there. It's gonna be hard to beat, but there are plenty of ways to pass here and plenty of lines to do it. It's no Homestead, but plenty of racing lines.
Ooh, Hoopty real loose off of turn 4. Wow.
Hoopty a little loopty.
So we got the. This is cool to see. We got the 2 Penske teammates trying to separate themselves right now. And if I'm Jinx, I'm just sitting behind. Oh, we got Jinx loose off of 2.
You're not Jinx,
oh,
and you're not.
We got a car into the wall.
That would be Schlinken. And being Jinx, staying behind his, he was not. He didn't hear you when you said he should stay behind his teammate. He thought he was going to get a hot dog in the infield. But Jinx super loose. Hoopty now able to close up on Jinx, trying to get to his outside. As we've got 19 laps to go.
Caution is out, boys.
Okay, so they're going to be able to make it from here on fuel with this, man, 2 times wear lobby. I love it. My car's kind of crap here, but I like it. It's fun to watch. Could not do 2 times wear, though. That's the hardest one for my any setups I have to do.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So I can do 3 and 4 times wear. 2 times wear, there's something about it. I don't know what it is.
You wear your tires too fast?
No, wear tires too slow.
Don't work them enough.
I guess. I don't know. I'm just here to look fast and be pretty. I don't know how to do all that other stuff.
So, judging by how this race has gone so far, I mean, I said it right from the get-go. This is not the time to be making really aggressive moves. So if I'm any of these top 4, if you lose a spot, you lose a spot. I'm not going to sit there and block or, try and cross you over. It's not that time yet. That stuff comes out next stage. Then it's gloves off. I'd love to hear Mucka's point of view as well on this.
Me too, Mucka. You are in this party chat, so if you would like to jump in here and just give us some words of wisdom, maybe promote some upcoming things you're doing, feel free to do that there, sir. We definitely promote cross platforms here with Killswitch and FRR a lot. So I'm sure a lot of people listening love to hear what you have to say and chime in on that. Maybe just give us your opinion on something.
So Schlinken is probably going to be starting off at the back here. He's got quite a bit of damage. He hit that inside wall hard. So we got Jinx out in front.
So that would make him hard nuts?
Jeez. Birdie in Birdie in P2. Or was it? No, Hoopty in P2. Birdie P3. Colts Pacers P4. Collins P5. Looks like Death Before Dishonor is P6. And we just got the 48 coming out of pits now, so I don't know if they'll be going green this lap.
All right. Yeah, well, I love to see that car out there leading. The thing I like the most about this restart is who is behind him.
Mm-hmm.
Because Bird is really, really good at being on your bumper when you're getting the green and pretty much pushing you.
Yep.
Pushing you through.
You got to be careful with doing that, though, because, I mean, if you got any sort of gap and you start doing that, you could get damage from that.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like he's giving him space, but Bird with a awesome restart along with Jinx.
So
look how much they gapped him.
The Penske guys first and second with a big gap in between them. Oh, and Colt and Death get into it going into 2, but they're going to be able to survive. Hoopty trying to keep up with the Penske boys, but there's this thing in this game I like to call, the Ford power, and there's 2 Fords out front. That Hoopty car, he ain't going to be able to get up there by himself. He's going to need some help. You ever driven a Ford in this game?
No.
You should try it sometime.
No,
not you. I was talking to Jake. I'm sorry. So Jake's in the chat. I don't know if he can listen to us, and he's trying to talk through my mic so there's no echo because he's sitting right here. Yeah, Jake only drives Toyotas for some reason. I'm trying to get him to leave.
Kyle Busch.
Trying to get him to leave the slow slide and come over with the fast guys, but he likes them for some reason. His Bird, got loose coming off the corner. Gives Hoopty the opportunity to get underneath him. So with the help of Death getting Hoopty up there to the other 2, Hoopty going to be able to make some moves. And Hoopty, the most aggressive out of the 4, which was not what I was thinking going into this race, but definitely in the first stage, he has shown that he is here to win it at all costs. Making aggressive moves, get up to second.
We got Schlinken back in 5th, but he's all by himself, so I'm curious to see if he's going to be able to catch this draft.
Yeah, as Schlinken not really getting the help from Colt Spacers. If they could get behind him, get those 3 together, linked up, then him and Sniper and Colt, I think, could possibly draft up to these 4 because of this right here. Because you know these top 4 are going to eventually start moving side to side and start battling for position. So if they could stay lined up, they could get up there to him. But as these 4 start battling here, as do the 3 behind him. So the Schlinken not going to be able to catch these 4 as long as he's battling with the cars around him.
Now we got 14 to go. Coming to 13 here. So, I mean, if I'm Schlinken, I'm not pushing the car right now. I mean, you're going to have a good starting position for stage 3, and that's all you can really ask for. Like you said, we're not racing for stage points here, so the stages don't matter. Ooh, as we got Hoopty and Death Before Dishonor get into each other a little bit off 4.
No, not Hendrick teammates.
Hendrick seems like every man for himself this season, man.
It does. It really does. But the Penske boys worked out something here. I mean, they definitely have found a way to keep it together, keep themselves out of trouble as best they could. I mean, they've had some things happen to them kind of out of their doing, except for Bird's black flag under a caution, which is always the worst feeling, man, getting a black flag when you're already going slow and you just don't slow down that much. Always hard to do.
Well, if this thing stays green for the rest of the stage, it's going to be one of these Penske boys winning the stage, because Hoopty's back there by himself. It's just these 2 Penskes. It looks like Schlinken and Sniper are side by side behind Hoopty. That would be for 4th.
They are, so move the top 4 back to the top 4 as Sniper going to move back to 5th and Schlinken, Sniper going to fight on the outside, might not. Schlinken does not have that run on the bottom. We'll see what happens here going into the next corner. And Sniper able to get the drive off the corner, so he's going to stay right there in front of Schlinken. So I wonder if Hoopty is maybe paying attention to the broadcast a little, and he's backed up to get the draft working between these 3 so that they can try to catch the 2 up front. Maybe he realized that ain't going to happen. We need to work together. Because he's had a good car, and he's kind of dropped back a little bit.
We got 2 good around on the back stretch.
All right. I do not believe the caution is going to come out. I believe they're staying green, so...
They are staying green. So it looked like the 5 car of Death Before Dishonor and the 11 of Checo have blown their motors.
Yeah, I noticed he just came online, so I think he might have lagged out, and I just noticed that it just said Death came online, so... that stinks to see. Death, one of the only ones able to keep up there with the Final 4 today. Out of this race early with one of those Hendrick engines that just likes to explode. As these Hendrick boys running side by side for 3rd, Schlinken on that inside, Hoopty on the outside as Bird takes a peek under Jinx for the lead, and tucks right back in behind him.
All right, Hoopty got in front of Schlinken for 4th. 3rd, sorry.
Yep, so drop Schlinken back to 4th, and Sniper in 5th.
Ooh. It looked like Bird hit a little bit of a glitch coming down the front stretch. Lost about a car and a half length of time to Jinx, but
And
He's
now
all
that
good.
and now that these guys behind him are starting to work together, the guys up front starting to race each other. Look like. All right, well, you guys need to do that. All right, as Sniper able to get around the outside of Schlinken. Schlinken didn't get off of turn 2 very well. As we are coming down to
No, I'm waiting for
7
it,
laps to go here in stage number 2, and not to I'm not going to say who it is, but we will have a special guest joining us at some point in stage number 3.
Ooh!
Oh, Sniper up in the wall.
Jinx hard into the wall.
Oh, yeah. Birdie pulling away.
So now we got Jinx. We got 3 of the top 4 battling each other for second place. Jinx and Schlinken side by side. Jinx looking up underneath Hoopty.
Oh, 3 wide coming out of
off
turn
of 4.
Schlinken taking the apron as his escape route, getting down the grass a little bit, but that's not going to slow him down. Just Schlinken trying to stay on that.
Yeah, man, with Schlinken going down in the grass there, I mean, it is impossible to pass in the grass on this game. Right?
I mean, not if you ask, never mind. I'm not going to bring other things in here. There's somebody who's sometimes a little grumpy that thinks that he can pass in the grass here at Auto Club. And, you know, Earnhardt could have done it.
Oh, we got Hoopty and... Oh! We got a wreck.
Schlinken, Jinx, oh man, Jinx spinning.
Jinx got super loose coming off of 4.
22 wrecking, Sniper wrecking. Oh my gosh, it's not going to bring out a caution. I think there's too many laps to go. You can't bring out a manual caution with less than 5 to go. And there's 5 to go, so they're going to have to run this one out. Jinx has got to stay on the lead lap here.
He's far enough ahead where he won't go a lap down.
Well, I hope.
Especially with... Go ahead.
Well, his engine is sitting in his driver or his passenger seat, so I mean, I hope he doesn't, you know, something happen overheating or something here in the next couple of circuits here. Oh man.
So now we got Bird in first, way out in front by himself, and then Schlinken in second, and Hoopty in third, and then Jinx all the way on the other side of the track after that spin. That would be your top 4. And then Collins would be your 4th driver. Did you kick Mucka from this?
No, Mucka left on his own.
Oh.
I thought he was in here.
I thought he was too.
I mean, he had one hell of a broadcast here with one of his buddies here at the Iowa race earlier this season, where we had two old guys and me in there calling the race. I just kind of sat back and I think I fell asleep in that one. Let them take control. Speaking of old guys, welcome in, Mr. Muckazer. Are you able in this, because you did just join the party chat? Just make sure you can be recorded. I don't have the broadcast put up. Okay, perfect. Welcome in. So you've been watching pretty much from the green flag. What are you seeing, and do you have any concerns going into the final stage here on what you're seeing here in this race?
I'd like to see drivers calm down a little bit. Mm-hmm. You know, get in line, especially those final 4 guys. You want to get out front, get in line, get yourself away from the pack, then you know, fight it out with 5 to go.
In, you know, 3 laps into stage 1, it's like, okay, boys, I mean, you don't need to be making all these aggressive moves in the first stage. I mean, stage 3, yeah, gloves are off, but I mean, we've seen a couple of wrecks from that. So
I've seen the you know, the guys that aren't in the final 4, like the 24 and Death, and
24 is in the final 4.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, it's the 21, the 24, the 22, and the 21.
No.
What? 21,
88.
88. 21, 22, 88, 24.
All right, that would be the end of stage 2. Big Bird, he would be your stage 2 winner.
He is, and Big Bird, he's been running good over with you guys in that 41 car. He's been putting down some decent races, so he's loving some Auto Club this week, I can tell you that. I know after Sunday, we are going to be very tired of Auto Club between Killswitch and FRR, both running here on the same weekend. But Bird definitely has a good car in both of those. So does Schlinken. He puts himself in situations. His situational awareness has not been there tonight in this race, and I think that might have something to do with his teammate saying, "Hell no, we're not working together in this race." At the pre-race show, my kid might be taking that to heart here in the first 2 stages. So,
can you save any fuel in this league?
You are to go hard or go home.
Okay.
They prefer you not to save fuel, but I mean, if you have I believe they call a tire gear, to save tires, then yeah, I think you're going to be, you'll be able to save a lap or 2.
I'm pretty sure there's going to be 39 or 38 left, and that's 2 full tanks. So I don't think we're going to go caution free here this stage, but that's 2 fuel runs, 1 pit stop.
All right, going for the start of stage number 3. Where we have 38 to go. Exactly 2 full fuel runs. He's absolutely right about that. With Schlinken leading them to the green. Bird on his outside, but not able to get a good run out of the corner. So looks like me Hoopty's going to get that second spot. Or try to on that inside.
Now, if I'm Jinx... Go ahead, Mucka, sorry.
I was going to say the 24 has got the speed, but it just seems like these first 2 stages, he's putting his car in sticky situations, and his car's a little loose. But
that's like it is right there.
Yeah, the 21 looks strong. I think he's got the best overall speed from what I can see so far. But that 22, you can't count him out. He's strong as well.
He's strong, and he's very meticulous in the way he makes passes. He doesn't. You never ever see Jinx just throw his nose somewhere and hope that it sticks. If he doesn't think he can complete the pass, he's not going to try. So that's something I do love about. Just love about the 22. There's so many things to love about the 22. That's one of my favorites.
So Mucka, I know Auto Club. I know you and I will agree. Both agree with that. Auto Club is one of our favorite tracks. What is, you think, the best strategy to get you up to the front, say from the start of the race, towards the end? Like, what are you going to do to get yourself from the back to the front?
Patience.
Mm-hmm.
Patience. Let the guys in front of you make the mistakes. Pick the right car to follow, and be patient. That's how I go into Auto Club every week.
Well, I'll go ahead and tell you. I was in a race earlier where I did exactly what Mucka just said. I was back in the late 20 numbers, and I latched onto the 2 car, and I just went through the field with them until somebody pushed me out of the way. But that's it. I just got behind Mucka, and I was like, all right, I know this guy's going to the front. Let me get behind him. But if Mucka wasn't there, way I would try to get to the front would be latch onto that 4, because that 4 car is fast at Auto Club. And right now, we've got the final 4 running up front, but in a different order. Schlinken back out front, Bird second, Hoopty third, and Jinx trying to sniff that draft out. But he has a huge gap from 5th place.
Yeah, that's
third stage. Who's your pick?
With how the previous race went tonight, if he just runs a clean race, Schlinken.
Boo.
I want to pick Jinx. It looks like he is getting that draft. I'm looking back here, and I mean it's low drafts, so you get more than 4/10 away from the car in front of you. I mean they're gone.
Yeah, you can't lose.
They're battling.
And that is what the 22 needs to see.
Yep. All right, I change it, Jinx. 22 all the way.
Oh, God, here we go. Favre's going to pick Big Bird here within the next 30 laps, so it's cool.
Big Bird is my pick.
So my pick, I mean, as I've been saying from, the drop of the green flag at Daytona, The 22 car is the car to beat in this season here in Killswitch. So my pick to win tonight, taking home the big trophy, going to be my buddy Jinx in that 22 car. Jake, what about you, man? Who's your pick to win tonight?
Birdie.
Birdie, going with the Birdman from Jake and Mucka. I think I know who Mucka's going to pick, but let's hear it. Mucka, who's your pick to win tonight?
I'm going to stick with my original 22.
The 22.
Everybody picking the 22.
So 2 of us are right, and the rest of y'all wrong on who's going to win this thing tonight. Oh, wait, no. Sorry. Favre jumped over to the Jinx train after his original pick of Schlinken.
Hey, no, my original pick, I told Jinx last night, or 2 nights ago, whatever it was him, so.
Favre, you know Favre saying things late at night to somebody. He doesn't really mean it. He's just trying to be nice to the guy.
Favre was asleep trying to be on Team Penske. At night, he prays that I'd really like to be on Team Penske.
Oh, man. Just because them Penske cars are fast. And, that is one of Niner's dreams. Niner does dream at night that he could be on Team Penske. Because Team Stewart-Haas has, no room in the inn. So we've got these final 4, man. They have really got together and are driving away.
They're Sniper, all spread out right now.
Sniper doing everything he can to get up there to him, but I mean Sniper running by himself.
They spread out a little bit because Jinx was fighting
Hoopty.
Hoopty for that 3rd spot. Now Hoopty's smart. He just followed Jinx to the front again.
Things you've never heard on the Killswitch Network. Coming to you. Words of wisdom from Mucka. Smart Hoopty laying back and getting behind Jinx.
Birdie with a really high entrance into turn 1.
He keeps hitting something. Is there a glitch going into 1 that he keeps hitting? Because I've noticed that a couple times in this race. He's drifting up the track coming out of 2.
I didn't think there was.
Oh, Big Rack 9 flipping on the backstretch. Caution is out.
That would be Too Good and Colts Pacers.
Just like Daytona, some things never change.
So they're still going to have to pit again one more time.
Oh yeah, you can't save. I mean, you probably. I know there's some people on the game that can save 8 laps, but there's 30 laps remaining.
It'll be 28, I believe.
How many
and
into a tank?
Then get 22.
Who's somebody going to grab 2 tires?
Time-Mac?
I mean, Sniper tried it, man, and it took him to the exit of turn 2 to go back to last. So I mean, I don't know that doing 2 tires would be the move. And no, they all take 4. So Schlinken, their front 4, still the final 4 racing in the top 4 positions. I mean, and this is just how the seasons go. No matter what league you're in, normally that last race of the season, the cream rises to the top, and you've got your final 4 normally running 1, 2, 3, 4 throughout that whole race. And that's pretty much how it's been here tonight. The guys have been going to the back, have been able to work their way through the field, get back up to the front. And here we are with 28 to go here in the Killswitch season.
Oh, another big wreck. Yeah, Collins lost it. They were 4 wide coming off of turn 2 between Too Good, Colts Pacers, Frank, and who lost it? Collins.
And our final 4 running 2x2 out of 4 with 25 to go.
And there will be no caution.
Single car. No caution.
There goes Jinx right to the front.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Consistency.
2.5 of our picks going to the front.
Lincoln going up
and there's the other half of Favre's pick looking to take out his other pick. Hoopty hard. Hoopty. Yeah, caution is out. Oh my God.
Man.
And who, not to call, I mean, we're going to call you out. Who do you say caused that incident right there?
Schlinken.
Okay, 100%.
100%.
Okay. That's where I was thinking the same. Just went up into him and man,
Well, he dove it underneath Jinx on the entrance. He dive bombed him going into turn 3, and I mean that's all fine and dandy, but you better hold it when you're down there. And he drifted up. That was his decision, but he was the one that made that contact. So now 2 out of the final 4 will be in the back.
Yeah, but it's only 10 cars deep, so I mean there's a lot of laps left.
Right.
It might be beneficial to be back there where you can use a little bit of the draft to work your way back to the front.
Yeah, I mean, if it was a 30-car field, that would really hurt. You know.
I'll tell you, being in the back of a 30-car field is not where anyone wants to be.
So we got 21 laps left. So if, and I'm saying if, probably not, but if we go green, that was the last pit stop.
All right, everybody chiming in on YouTube, agreeing that was the 88's fault right there. They're all hashtagging the 88 caused that. Final 4 back side by side, 2 by 2.
That took less than a lap.
Well, I was saying, what was that about them starting in the back there, Favre? So here they go. Ooh, Bird up into the wall just a little bit, drops low to get that draft off of Hoopty. But Hoopty getting to the outside, looking to make an outside pass on Jinx for second. Ooh, he's going to squeeze his way in there.
Aggressive, man. He almost cut Jinx's nose off.
Oh, Hoopty loose coming up the cool. Saved it. What a save. All right, coming down. I believe it's going to be 20 to... Oh, Hoopty 3 wide underneath Jinx. He's going to get in the white line.
Wide.
Oh, Hoopty.
Hoopty makes the move.
2 of them dive bombed each other. That was wow. Wow.
Oh God, I'm so
Everyone's
scared for
going
tomorrow all of a
all at
sudden.
I would get a real nice talking to by the number 2 car if I did that.
I have a feeling before tomorrow's first race of y'all's winter season, you might have to have a little conversation with a couple people that are in that race, just making sure they know what not to do. I'll send you some video clips if you'd like. Holy cow.
I broadcasted the race tonight, so I've seen plenty of what was going on.
Okay, and Mucka, speaking of broadcasting, did we bring you in here? I wanted you to, plug some stuff going on in your world. What do you got coming up there over with FRR and some guys over there in it?
Well, we got a few guys in this race tonight that'll going to be racing with us this year. We got a winter series going. Looking for some new drivers for next regular season starting in February, so it's a good way to put these guys on the track for 10 races and see what they can do. See if they could be drafted by one of our captains.
Yep, and that starts tomorrow night. Not going to be broadcasted live with a broadcaster, but I know I'll be streaming on the FRR channel. I'm sure Favre will be streaming on the Champion channel. And they're going. They tried to dive it low there. So the Ford's running right behind them Chevys for the 1, 2, 3, 4 in the championship. We got less than 20 to go here. Ooh, Hoopty loose on the bottom.
It looked like Schlinken got into that wall a little bit. Just everyone's trying to arc the corner so much to get a good run off, and they end up.
Favre, there's a new player in the top 4. Where did he come from? We haven't talked about him at all in this race, but Frankenstein's son was having a hell of a run on that outside lane.
And we are 3 wide, boys.
Oh, man, 3 wide for the lead, and Jinx going with the Hoopty car, pushing him to the corner. What in the world do we have going on here?
16 to go, boys.
Birdie Man, Bird Schmeat, whatever the heck his name is, to the front. He changed the damn thing twice on me this season. All right, so Bird up to the lead, or as YouTube knows him as Cooter. Cooter up to the lead. Hoopty second.
Cars?
Huh?
Oh, Jinx loose off the apron, able to save it. Frankenstein gets around him. Move Frank might be the spoiler in this thing at the end of this race. I don't think someone sent him the memo that, you're racing against the final 4. Oh, Jinx gets up into Frank.
I think Jinx just sent him the
memo. Jinx sent him a letter saying, hey, Go
ahead, Mucka.
I'm getting bad flashbacks of Bam Bam Twitch at Phoenix here.
That's what I was saying earlier. Sniper, somebody was up there. Was like, no, you don't want to Bam Bam these final four here. Let them race it out.
So now, Jinx is at that point to where he might lose the draft. He's still got it, I believe, but
he's got the two.
three...
The two behind him are with him enough. He's got the draft. It might not be the draft of the people in front of him, but he's got the draft of the people behind him pushing him. Right, because you got who's in the 7? Spacers. You got Spacers and Frankenstein's son. I think they're close enough that he should be getting. Oh no, he doesn't. I'm looking at the screen right now. There is no draft on the Jinx car. Oh, this is bad. We need a caution. Oh, there's Colt in the picture. Come on, Spacers, do your thing.
Jinx is doing a good job right now, just trying to hold on. He's lucky that the top 3, as they get in line, really aren't working all that much together, but Jinx definitely needs them to be side by side right now.
Yep. Okay, so
there you go.
13 to go. With 14 laps of fuel for most of these guys. I mean, it's...
Oh! Hoopty gets super loose off of 2.
Hoopty-loopty.
All right, well, Jinx is back.
All right.
These boys are giving it everything right now, man.
Man, but Bird giving it all he can up there, pulling away from the final, or the 3 spots behind him. They're all racing for that championship. Any of those final 4 up there in the top 4. Whoever wins, wins. Whoever doesn't, well, and then just get to try to come back next year. But, you know, quoting my favorite driver and Favre, making it to the Final Four and winning the championship. I mean, winning the whatever. Favre, you say it. You say it better than me. I don't remember what he said. You got it. You said it, not me.
Making it to the championship 4 is amazing, but it doesn't do anything for you if you don't win it. If you don't win it, what's the point of making it all the way to the championship 4? You know what I mean? It's more heartbreaking that you know that you are there and have a shot and then don't win. Love you, Mucka.
Things winners say for 1,000.
Okay,
Sorry.
now. Looking at this now, we got a 2-car battle for this championship.
We do. Oh, Hoopty into the side of Jinx. Gonna slam. Oh, Hoopty. Hoopty doopty.
Hoopty just dive bombed Jinx into turn 3.
Oh my God! Oh yeah, we're riding with Colt Spacers. This is a mess.
You got to have that mentality of, okay, I don't want to work with you right now, but I need to work with you if we have any shot of getting back up to the front.
Jinx diving it in on Hoopty. Oh, they're touching, they're rubbing, they're banging.
They are not helping each other.
No.
Oh, Hoopty runs him off the track.
Boy.
See, this is where WWE and NASCAR need to get together. I'd get out in the car and whoop his tail.
No, to make a comment on Favre's comment about making the Final Four, to me, making the Final Four says I'm top 4 racer in this league, week in and week out. And to me, that's something special. Like, my goal at the beginning of the year is to make that Final Four, give myself a chance for the Cup. If I accomplish that, then mission accomplished for me.
Right.
Absolutely.
For me,
getting loose.
For me, the 2 previous seasons, I mean, you were right there with me. I mean, we were so close to pulling it off, and just, I mean, one thing here and one thing there took away our chance. And we got Bird into the wall, Schlinken back up into the lead.
Yeah, no, when you get to the talent that we're racing in, the talent of the guys that we're racing against, one mistake and your race can disappear.
So we got 8 to go. Schlinken in the lead. We got Bird in second. Hoopty in third.
Oh, Hoopty gets up into Jinx. Jinx in the wall.
Hoopty really likes rubbing paint with Jinx, I see.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's fighting hard for this 3rd place.
Sorry.
Third place don't mean anything here.
Yeah.
Not
in
a
this race.
damn thing.
Those guys should be working together trying to run that front 2 down.
I mean, if he
They've
won't
lost.
if he won't work with his teammate, he sure as hell ain't going to work with his enemy.
Right, but you got to have that mentality of, like I said, oh, now Jinx sending it in on Hoopty.
Yeah, no, you got to have that mentality. It doesn't matter who that guy is in front of you. If it's going to get you to the front, you got to work with him.
So now we're at the point of, I mean, with the things Jinx and Hoopty are doing to themselves right now, they've lost double, if not triple, the amount of time from before.
Oh
they
yeah,
still had a shot if they work together.
The only thing that's going to save them is a caution. Ain't happening with 6 to go. So, as much as this battle's is fun, we're going to go concentrate on the championship battle, which is going to be right here between the 88 of Schlenken in the Planters Peanuts car and Big Birdie Schmidt in the 21 Tiny Lund Throwback.
So what do you boys do here? You know, I feel like Birdie is in the better position. I mean, leading is always great, but I feel like you
definitely want to be Birdie's seat right now.
Yeah.
You definitely want
And
to be that car.
100%.
if you have to, do you move them?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Any question on that? And it's Schlenken.
well,
Any question on if you would move him or not? Because you know it damn well he'd move you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are.
I don't say wreck the guy, but if I gotta move you, if I gotta put the chrome bumper to you to get that championship, hell yeah, I'm doing it.
Yeah. So this will be 5 to go, right? Or 4?
Believe it is 5.
Okay.
All right.
Got a lot of Bird fans.
We got a ton of Bird fans. Icy going for him. Silence
go.
going for him.
4 to go.
Checo going for him. Niners going for him.
Birdie,
picked him
Favre's
to
going
win.
for him.
No,
Birdie
Favre-
got a little loose off of 2.
Favre picked Schlenken before he picked Bird. Just saying. Don't let him
I
lie.
picked Bird first before all y'all.
All right. Just coming down to get 4 to go.
3 to go.
Oh, 3 to go. Excuse me. 3 to go here. Fly, Bird, fly. I mean, these guys all wanting Bird to win. Bird, get up there and show them what you got, buddy. Schlenken hugging that white line through the corner. I mean, they both got great cars right now.
Ooh, Bird to the inside.
Here goes Bird for the lead. 2 to go. Coming to get 2 to go. And for the championship, Schlenken going to be able to get underneath him coming off the corner.
Oh, but he went down onto the apron. Contact.
Don't give Schlenken area around your bumper. You know he will use it.
He got it past him, though. That
All
was,
right, 2 to
that
go.
was intense.
Now, do you think Schlenken makes the aggressive move here?
Yes, as he is right
do,
now.
Do you not know who he is? Have you not raced against Schlenken?
I haven't raced against him. I've watched him race.
Oof.
All right, Niner. It's all you.
All right, guys, here we are coming down to get 1 to go. Coming down this backstretch, Schlenken all over the back of Birdman. Bird trying hard to get that season championship he's been wanting. I know his mama and his sister are watching the stream, screaming and hollering right now. As Schlenken's going to dive below Bird, coming to get white to go. Bird makes the block. Schlenken has to go to his outside. As we have less than 1 lap to go here in Killswitch's championship race. You've got Bird up top, Schlenken in the 88 car on the bottom. They're going to come off at 2 side by side. Who's going to have the momentum going into 3 and 4? They are. There is no space between them. Bird going to get down into Schlenken. Coming around to the finish line. Oh, Bird going to lose the momentum, and it looks like the 88 car of Schlenken is going to be your champion here in the Killswitch Racing Series. Birdman, second. Oh, man. I mean, man, what a finish. You can't, you know Schlenken got into him, but you knew he'd get into him 5 races ago. I mean, you can't say You can't be mad at him because you knew what was coming. Bird put himself in that position right there.
The top 4
it's racing. It's how it
in
goes.
this race is Schlinken, Big Bird, me Hoopty in 3rd, and Jinx rounds out your final 4 drivers.
And 5th, with Frank finishing 4th, Colt Spacers 6th, Colin 7th, Sniper 8th, Too Good 9th, and Death for Dishonor was finished that in 10th. I mean, I'm not mad at him. Good job, Schlinken. Congratulations on your championship, man. I mean, it's
you're a
it's racing.
14-year-old going for
it's
the
racing.
championship.
It's racing. Bird knew he shouldn't have made that move. He made the move a lap early. Bird made that move to get around Schlinken 1 lap too soon.
Definitely should have waited till the last lap.
Yeah. I mean, everyone knows, and it's nothing against Schlinken. I mean, we just all know that's how he is. Knowing that, I mean, I know Bird's going to Monday morning quarterback this for the whole off season. So.
And I wouldn't have chose, if I was the Bird man, I would not have chose the outside. I prefer the outside, but in this case, I would not have chose the outside.
1 versus 1, you go definitely on the inside.
Yep. You hold the control. Yeah. You have the control.
Yeah. So, all right, these final 4 are going to be getting in here in just a second. Before they do that, guys, I just want to go ahead and plug one more thing we're doing this week. So starting December 1st, you can tune into...
I'm excited.
Yes, I am too. Mucka Field Filler and myself will be hosting a podcast. It's going to be called 3 Guys Opinions. It's going to be able to be heard on Spotify and iTunes. We're going to be live streaming it on YouTube. And it's going to have, some stuff about e-racing, some stuff about regular old everyday sports and some news and some just a lot of shooting the shit and having a good time. And we'll have some guests stop by and it's just going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Mucka got this together and Field Filler's on board. I mean, it's going to be fun. Mucka, what do you got to say about that?
I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. It's a good way to, get some guests in, get their opinions on things, and just keep everybody up to date and tell everybody my opinion if they like it or not.
And speaking of opinions, there's going to be a lot of opinions on how the end of this race went, but I don't care what opinion you got.
Sticking the cautions.
Schlinken did it.
Congrats, buddy.
Yeah, congratulations on the championship, Schlinken. Bird, you knew it was coming. I feel like you made that move 1 lap too soon to get around him. You knew what he would do.
On the outside, I had the line I wanted going into 4. He just pinned me up there, and I had no move down to the middle lane.
Yeah, I knew if he pinned me down, it was all him. If I pinned him up, it was gonna be all me. So.
Right, and that's exactly what I was telling Mucka and Niner. If I was in Birdie's seat, I would have tried everything to get to the bottom because whoever's the bottom car has got control. But I mean,
I
great
just
race.
wanted to be clean. I didn't want to touch him. I wanted it to be a clean drag race straight down the front stretch, and that's what I got.
Yes, sir. No, it was great. It was a great finish.
It was absolutely a great race, a great way to end this season of Killswitch, with Big Birdie Schmeat finishing 2nd and Schlinken with the trophy. Who ended up 3rd in that race? Was that Hoopty?
Yep.
All right. Did he get in the chat? Hoopty, you in here?
No.
All right.
So
I have lots of questions for him.
Yeah, I have lots of questions for Jinx as well. Can I ask him one? I know you want to talk to him.
No, I don't want to talk to him. He didn't get me a championship. Jinx is all yours, buddy. Go for it. I have nothing for that 22 car.
I'm gonna keep my my anger side away because I know it was a championship race. But go ahead.
I want him in the party chat because I want you guys to ask each other questions. Just saying, poke the bear. It's the last race. So, Hoopty, get in here. I know you're watching.
So you didn't do anything wrong, man. From what I saw, you were trying to work with people to get up to the front, and he was trying to pass you. And the only way you guys were going to get back up to Schlinken and Birdie was working together. And because 3rd place doesn't mean anything in the championship race. So I guess if you don't want to let your opinions be known, just try to make it.
No, honestly, I'll give you this. I I like Hoopty as a driver. I've run with him. Me and him have been side by side. Never had a problem with him all season. It's championship. I get it. Tensions are high. You know, you make a move here or there. He gets loose. I get loose. I get it. But I definitely was a little bit more, I want to say, patient than I normally am.
Mm-hmm.
And anybody who's driven around me, near me, anything like that knows I'm not going to pass you until I know I can clear my car the entire time. I'll ride behind you for 5 laps. But if you mess up on the 6th lap, I'm going to get by you.
Right.
Yeah. I mean,
But,
that was,
yeah.
he drove you a couple times there, pushing you below the white line, coming out of the corner, out of 2. I mean, like, dive bombing someone on the outside. Like, come on. It was a little much happening back there for 3rd place. I did see your aggression come out a few times as well. Can't say I wouldn't have done the same. But
overall, it was a fun race. I felt like for the first 2 stages, I probably could have been up there with Schlink and Bird for the win.
Yeah, man, you had a great car. You really did have a great car. Just unfortunate how everything transpired.
Yeah, just, you know, caution field stage 1, caution field stage 2, and just not a caution when you needed it the most in stage 3. And Schlinken able to pull out for the big win. Why don't you guys give us a little bit of what we can expect in the off-season that is coming up?
Season, you're going to get Mr. Jinx himself in the booth.
That's right.
Because as a team captain, I will not be racing in the Winter Series because I want to do what captains do in other leagues, and I want to watch the field, and I want to see what they got. I want to know who can drive on a field, or who can drive on a pack, and not go crazy when somebody's next to him.
May I join you, Mr. Jinx?
Yeah, you're more than welcome to.
Hell yeah, Jinx and Schlink in the booth. I'm driving the 22 in that case for y'all there, Jinx. Let me get
You'll drive the 22 until the season's over, and then I will jump back into my 22.
Oh yeah, but because nobody's taking my booth spot in Killswitch.
I'm keeping my 21, right, Jinx?
I mean, you're probably going to be my #1 draft pick. Let's be honest.
Okay, so
draft show starting tonight.
Mucka, I'll have you ask Birdie some questions about the race. I know you watched most of it. I'll let you take the floor here.
I really don't have much to ask. You know, I was here to watch a good race. I seen some good race, and I seen some things that I didn't agree with. I mean, Big Bird looked strong all day. Schlinken looked strong. Jinx looked strong. The top 4, they looked strong all day. It's just a matter of where they were putting their cars and what time. I think really, depending on who was going to win the race. I really don't have much to ask. I mean, is there anything that you would do differently?
Yes.
No cautions.
Yeah, I wish the race, the last stage, I wish it would have ran out on green flag pit stops because that would have played into my favor and everybody who was out front.
Right.
That would have played into Penske favor.
That has some not you can control on that. Is there anything that you could have controlled that you would have done differently?
Being a little bit more patient and not using up the tires, just racing it out right there at the end.
Gotcha. And Jinx, anything?
Being more aggressive.
Being more aggressive.
And that's a comment I definitely made in the middle of the race. I was like, Jinx is the one that makes very methodical moves and does not just dive it under somebody. But I feel the same way, Jinx. I think if you could have been a little bit more aggressive, definitely could be a different outcome tonight. But I mean, big congratulations to Schlinken running. You know, I remember when he ran the tryout race, trying to get in the league, and here he is sitting here as the champion. So good job tonight, guys. Jinx, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, buddy. You did have the entire booth, except for Jake, pick you to win the race tonight at the beginning of stage 3. We thought you had the definitely the car to beat. Jake saw something different in Bird. I think it had something to do with the way he races him on dirt. I don't know. It had nothing to do with this one. It had something to do with something else. But it's a great broadcast, guys. I do appreciate everybody here in Killswitch giving me the opportunity to broadcast for you this season. All my special guests that have been in the booth with me: Mucka, Field Filler, Shovelhead, True Death,
Appreciate you guys.
Jake, Sniper when he lags out or decides he doesn't want to run the race, jumps up here. Icy jumping in whenever he felt the need to give his 2 cents instead of putting it on YouTube, but jump in the chat and give it to us in the booth. We like that. Anybody else missing that was broadcast with me?
Field.
King C. Dot from over in the Pro Racing F1 series. And of course, DB to Best, bringing us to the green here at Daytona, and I couldn't close the season out without old Sniper chiming in. And as I say, Sniper, awesome, thank you for helping me broadcast. He jumps in, Sniper. Anything you want to say about these Championship 4 and how that race ran for you? And I'm proud of you, man. That was you did good, not roughing up the Final 4 there when you had the opportunity.
I mean, yeah, dude. No, I'm happy, proud. These guys showed their effort. They raced hard all season. I mean, they deserve to be the Championship 4, and it was a great race. They were down 2 by 2 almost the entire race up till the end. And congratulations, Schlink, on the championship. Bird, I was rooting for you. Hope you won it, but I mean, heck, I'm happy for Schlink.
Yep. So there it is.
I have an announcement.
Oh yes, sir,
I
Bird.
didn't get wrecked this race, so I'm returning next season.
No. Yeah, you're returning. You're not retiring.
Good. Bird not retiring, and we're still on the fence if Favre will be retiring from racing and getting in the broadcast booth full time. It all is going to depend on if y'all can get Mucka to join one of the World of Outlaws leagues.
I heard something about that. That's the word on the street. That Favre was going to step out of his car and.
Yeah, I will, but you got to run it. You have to run a dirt league full time and race in it 2 times a week.
And Mucka just.
Dirt's for guys who can't run asphalt.
Oh.
No, I'm not starting this with you. No.
All right, so just throwing it out there for Mucka, the Killswitch Dirt League starts the coming week. So, if he really wants Favre to retire, we know a league he can run in, and you can have that too. What is it, the 410s? You can have that 2 sprint car, Mucka.
We will be running the 360s.
The 360s?
The super lates.
Oh, and the super lates. Hell yeah.
I'm busy.
Mucka doesn't race on dirt. He just mows it. All right, guys.
You don't want me to be the owner of a dirt league you race in.
He would wreck you every race.
Mucka don't race on dirt. He just mows it.
He just mows it. All right, guys. That's going to do it for this season of Killswitch. Looking forward to next season. The off-season's going to be fun. Keep in touch with Jinx. He'll be posting the schedule for that, I'm sure, here on the Facebook group. And tune in tomorrow night. Oh, wait. Don't do that. There won't be a live broadcast. Look at Favre's live stream tomorrow. You'll be able to see a bunch of blue sky and asphalt in front of you for the whole race.
Hey,
right,
Schlinken,
thanks,
congratulations, man.
Thank you. Thanks for hopping in the booth too. That's
Don't forget to give Too Good your PO box.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
you're getting a big ass trophy, Schlinken.
Oh, shoot. Schlinken, do you know your address? Do kids know that these days?
Nope, his parents won't give him his parents won't let him mail anything to him. You got to send it to a PO box.
Oh. Well, and there it is for our 14-year-old champion here in the Killswitch Racing Network. Young guy, Schlinken, getting it done again last year in the HDRS trucks, this year in the Killswitch Cup Series. Next season, he might be taking on FRR and giving Favre a run for his money. You got to tune in to some of those Winter Series races. And make sure you, for the FR stuff,
That's a goal
watch.
Right there, Slink.
It is a huge goal, Slink. Watch for Shady Acres, the new voice of FRR. He's going to be posting stuff, getting you guys ready for the races. He's going to be broadcasting the Winter Series, and then come February, all these guys going to be running again, both leagues, FR and Killswitch, back on the network. So until then, I will catch you guys next season, and we'll be around.
We'll see you Wednesday night.
Wednesday nights on iTunes and Spotify. Tune in and hear me and Mucka and Field Filler give our opinions. And I might even bring up this race a little bit, talk about this championship, because this was a fun one. So we'll see you guys next time.